Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 42 of our Rimworld A16 Zippy's Folly Let's Play. When we last left off, it was the first of fall, and the pawns of Zippy's Folly had recovered from well, recovered might not be the right word. Do you recover from stumbling? I guess you would. Anyways, they had had a raid by some mechs. That's kind of what I was trying to get at here. And I was watching the last video to catch up, because it's been a couple of days, and I realized that I didn't replace this this thing right there that had burned up. I also mentioned I knew it was going to burn up, and then I just totally forgot that it had burned up. I didn't prioritize making sure it didn't burn up. And I need to set, oh look at that, I remembered a hotkey for once. I need to set my doctors back up to be doctors, because there's really no reason that these guys aren't doctoring. Maybe Zippy has a reason. Does that? I guess that doesn't show up without the UI, huh? Zippy, I guess it shouldn't be doctoring in the sense that he's taking time away from other doctors that should be doctoring. But I think I'm going to leave him set up to doctor eyes. I think I should go through and make sure that everybody is set to the lowest health thingy. I guess I've already done that. So good. Everybody's on their penoxycycline regimen. They're taking that every day. That's good. Looks like the moisture pumps that haven't been destroyed, they're doing pretty well. Expanding my land out for me. Almost a little too well. Like this one I'm going to have to shut down before too long. I don't want it to go out. I mean, it can go out a little bit beyond that border, but actually once it gets to this border, it should have that filled up anyway, so it will have served its purpose. This one, so it's going to do like that, and then it'll do like that. I guess this one will be in the same boat. I could let it go one more, because I mostly just want to close this little gap off there. But it's got a little ways to go before it hits there. But the problem is it's going to hit there during the winter. So I'm going to set this up now. We're going to set a no snow area. Clear snow area right there. And we're just going to keep this area clear so we can see how the land, the swamp thing is progressing. Not that it would be the end of the world to put too much effort into it, or too much energy into it. You know what I mean? It's just like just electricity. That's been burned out for quite some time. Trees are doing okay, I guess. Good news is they'll grow all winter. Oh, look at this. We have an empty patch down here that's not growing anything. Looks like we were going to switch it over to heel root, so let's do that. I can't imagine I was turning heel root off, because I don't have that much of it. I mean, we have 44, but we're making medicine now, right? So, we'll be using the heel root for that. Should try to find. Okay, so there's our goods traders. That's good. I should try to find more opportunity for. I think I'm going to turn this off now that fall is here. I should find more opportunity for indoor growing. Like, we have this one square here that we're going to do indoor growing in. I probably want to turn that into like a hay farm or something, to be honest. I guess I could set another one up like here and do Devil Strand in there, or focus on growing smoke leaf for sale, because that is the like once we start making caravans, that's a huge way to make a ton of money. On the other hand, it's not like we have any shortage of ways to make money. We're not rolling in cash right now necessarily, but we definitely have the opportunity to do so as soon as we kind of start focusing on mining again. Since we have those merchants coming, we should probably make some stuff to sell, just so we can get a little bit of easy cash here. And we'll make sure these are Norberto, or is it Nick? Kevin specials here. Norberto is no, that is one of my pawns here. Is that? All right. I was confused. Haven't had a chance to use our little defensive area here yet. Sooner or later. Just be patient. Here comes one of the traders. Which trader is this? Bulk goods trader? That's got to be the exotic goods trader because it's the Pantown Alliance or whatever. Kevin, how are you holding up? You are tired. So there's our bulk goods trader, Julian. Why don't you go see what they're up to? Erasmo. I guess you could see what the exotic goods traders have to offer for now. Awful statue, huh? Not a good statue. Alright, well, we could sell some chickens if we wanted to, but we're not going to. I don't want to buy any ibex or pigs. I want a muffalo, but of course you aren't selling any muffalo. Don't really need any meat. Don't want to sell any vegetables. Don't want any turkeys. Thank you very much. Of course we want components. Always buy components. Not too worried about cloth at this point. Iguana skin, no thank you. Of course we have plenty of joints to sell. That'll get us to where we're breaking even at this point. Panoxy, they aren't selling, they're buying. I don't really need to buy steel. It's funny, I think I called them out here so I could buy all their steel. So that's how quickly things change. And the rest of the stuff is not that interesting. We got some clothing we can get rid of because it's not very valuable. I'm gonna hold on to those pieces of clothing that we have set aside. Probably wouldn't hurt to get some more toques made. Ooh, masterwork cloth toque. Oh, that was up to me to buy that. Well, I'm not going to buy that. Thank you very much. I'm not going to buy your shoddy bed, but I will sell some of these wooden beds that I've got the spares of. Yeah, that's all well and good. And we've gotten one plasteel rack set up, and we've bankrupted you. So, good. Let's take it. And then we'll get these other plasteel racks set up, hopefully in time for the this exotic goods merchant. Let's see what he has to sell. He wants to sell me a rabbit or a snake, and I'm not interested in either of those. Don't need any chem fuel. I will take all your neutroamine, all your components, of course. No, thank you. Don't need your wake up. Don't want to sell you that. No, stay away from the bad stuff there. Mining neurotrainer. It's not the worst thing I could buy, but I don't think I'm going to buy it. I haven't really used any of these psychic lances. We haven't run across the kind of dangers that worry me. Strange that the kidneys are down to 98%. I wonder what happened there. Bionic eye, like the least useful bionic, and I haven't missed any Glitter World medicine, have I? But I can sell my Skyther blade. 2100 for that bionic eye. Can't believe I would just leave a bionic sitting on the table like this. It does not seem like me at all. Don't want to sell any of those. I don't need a mega screen television. Alright, well, I can't afford the bionic at this point, but if I make up those, if I make up the racks, I probably could buy the bionic eye. Would I rather have the, I don't know that the mining neurotrainer is really going to be all that valuable. So we're going to go with whatever trade that we've got set up so far, neutroamine and components, right? We're basically just buying that stuff. We'll go with that. And then hopefully Kevin can get some of those racks made up. I don't think I'm going to let him sleep all night. I know I don't like him getting the mood hit to waking up early, but on the other hand, I want him to get making... hey, Zippy. Just stole Kevin's breakfast. It doesn't look like he got the mood hit, so that's good. Alright, now get to work on those racks there. Good job. And we just need to finish these up before... Kevin, what are you doing? Oh, must be joy time. Sorry, Kevin. I know you want to go visit. Who's buried there? Akai. Oh, you want to go visit Akai. That's nice. An engraving on the sarcophagus represents several criminologists and fortune tellers eating pumpkins together. I feel like we've read this one already. Sorry, Akai. Kevin, uninstall these, please. One more after this. There you go, last one. Good job. And now, Erasmo, you know what, Julian, you're just as close, so why don't you go there? Trade with Zeph. And we'll sell off those equipment racks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. I thought we made 5. One of them must be in somebody's hands, but it doesn't matter because that's all they can afford. Do we want to go ahead and buy that bionic eye? I can't imagine. I can't just leave a bionic on the table. So yes, we're going to buy the one. We can't afford to buy both, but oh well. One will do. I don't really want to push. I don't want to burn through the last of my plasteel for that. But you know what I could burn through is some of this cloth. So we're going to do, we're going to go to architect, furniture, armchair, cloth. And where do we store all of our cloth? Looks like right there. And we'll let Kevin build those. I know, Kevin, you're trying to relax. Take it easy. I keep making you work and construct things and whatnot. Maybe I'll turn the speed up. Get your relaxing over and get to work. I don't know how long the merchants hang around. It takes a long time to build a chair. You wouldn't think. I mean, it's just made of cloth. Cargo pod, I'm not going to worry about right now. I'm busy micromanaging Kevin. All right, let's go see. I guess I don't really need to micromanage like that. Oh, Chem Fuel. That's good for sales. And since we have a merchant here that's interested in buying it. All right, Kevin, let's get these uninstalled first. Uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. Nope, I don't want you to do that. There we go. And Julian, yeah, that's fine. Why don't you come talk to whatever this guy's face was? Zeph. Did I say Julian? Come talk to Zeph. There we go. And we will sell those chairs plus a couple of more racks. I think we had one more rack to sell anyways. I thought we did. Oh, yeah, I just clicked on it. All right. And that'll get us another 1,600, which with some of the money that we have on hand, we can use to buy the other bionic eye. Boom. There we go. So that's a pretty good experience with that trader. Made some money and got 2 bionics out of it. Didn't get those mining neurotrainers, but you know, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. Even though we only have 1 muffalo, we are finally starting to accumulate some muffalo wool. Oh, too bad we didn't get rid of the chem fuel. We forgot all about that. But that's what the next trader will be for. Mine that out. Set our structure there. How are we doing on normal medicine now? 15. I had set the production of medicine to 25 or something. That's silly. Why wouldn't I set it higher? Like, I don't really need to keep herbal medicine left over necessarily. Although I do have quite a few pawns set to use herbal medicine only. Actually, I think I have all my pawns set to use only herbal medicine. So I guess if we run out of herbal medicine, there might be some minor issues with scrapes and bruises and whatnot. Still not really staying ahead of the game on the stone cutting. I mean, we're doing okay. Trees sort of coming along, and we just checked on those just recently, so. Like these royal beds, what kind of ratings do these rooms end up with now? Decent, decent, decent. Does that get anybody a bonus? So this is pains. Decent bedroom, +2. Very nice. Alright, well. What I need to find is a gold deposit that I can mine up. Will this tell me? I guess it just tells me what the resource below is. It won't tell me like what percentage remains or anything like that. So this looks like it could be a gold deposit right there. It's probably gold or silver. It could be uranium. Same here. I haven't run across any chem fuel deposits, but from what I understand, that is also a new thing here. That could be a valuable deposit down there too. Alright, well, it looks like everything's going fine for our mining stuff here. We'll turn that off. Oh, it's because it's fall. It's still a reasonable fall. I was like, why are we not having to use any heat in our garden there? Chickens, still juveniles? Yes. Well, it says breeding. Oh, that's because that's the... fooled myself. That's the name of the zone where they're being kept. We're going to haul those things. Haul that one too. Place some sandbags there. Whoops. So these will help us out with, first off, doing any ambushes. But also if Skythers like start stopping up in here, we should be able to get some pawns like in this doorway anyway. Maybe not into this doorway, but over here still. Anyways, that'll help us fight those at that point. I guess we don't really... Oh, why is it got to double down like that? There we go. I'm going to leave that door there just as this extra security measure. I don't really want to have this be potentially our weakest link. Excuse me, even with the limestone doors there. I do have the electric doors now, so I could start installing those in some of the key areas. I'm surprised I don't have double doors built in on this entryway here, so this might be a good opportunity to take care of that. I already expanded this out one, that's why it has the weird striped floor there. There's the Autodoors. Stick with wooden. So we're going to put there and there, that'll work. And then we'll do like that, right? Seems so obtrusive. We'll just put one there. And we're going to deconstruct you, and we'll deconstruct you. And sandstone seems to be the wall that we have a bunch of. We're going to move you. We need to move you. No plant in there. Come on, what's going on? My indoor plant with no light. There you go, thank you. Whoever that was that came and planted that for me. So that wasn't a very good spot for it though. Put it right in front of the new door. I guess, you know what? Actually, cancel that, and cancel that. And I don't know why I needed to pause it for that. There we go. Just do that. And then we're going to want to replace all of these doors with auto doors as well. Let's toggle your power for now. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Cancel that. I'll just go ahead and deconstruct this one. It doesn't really matter. And I don't know what's taking so long with this one. Oh, I probably still just have only Kevin set to construct, so that's better. Hay grass has died because of cold. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's why I turned off the growing. Whew, 8 degrees outside. These chickens are going to need some heat. 20. I didn't even notice that we were in a cold snap. All right, let's get some heat out for these chickens. So first off, we'll start out with a fire, and then we'll put a couple of heaters in these rooms as well. I may as well have them both in here for now. Actually, you're only really going to need one, I think. Although with that vent there, it's well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think it cools down this room to have a vent on it. I think it just heats up that room. Erasmo, why don't you, because you're not set up for constructing, huh? There we go. Erasmo. Now, why don't you set up that fire? Save our chickens. Glad I was paying attention. Sort of. Wasn't paying enough attention to notice the cold snap in the first place, but I was paying enough attention. Oh boy, to notice that the hay grass had died because of the cold. It's weird. Funny that Erasmo wasn't even competent enough to build a fire. And it's slowly warming. It's not really warming things up in here very well. I guess as long as it stays above 32, the plants will be all right. Now, okay, it's definitely above freezing in there, and in here it doesn't matter as much. I guess I don't have power set up to there anyway, so let's get power set up to there. Oh, I'm sure you can hear that noise in the background. That went by really fast. Well, not the most action-packed episode, but I still feel like we made good progress, and our chickens are one step closer to laying eggs and providing us with endless supply of food, supposedly. So that's good. This is not connected to the wrong, or it is connected to the, now why do I keep having to struggle with this? What, did I have it set up there previously or something? Alright, well, there we go, we'll get that finished. If you've enjoyed watching, click the like button down below. That's a good way to indicate your enjoyment. And a better way would be to leave some comments, and that way we can engage in conversation, which can be fun sometimes. And I hope you will tell your friends that they should be watching and help keep the numbers growing, because it is doing pretty well. I'm real happy with the way our channel is going, and I say our channel because It's you viewers, the whole reason I'm here. Otherwise, it would just be me talking to myself playing video games, which is pretty much the whole reason I started doing this. It's like, if I'm already talking and playing these games, somebody may as well be watching. I didn't quite talk as much as I do now, but still, I would say funny things every once in a while that demanded to be heard. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.